Great day, beautiful people. Welcome back. I am Michelle, the Sensual Shaman. Welcome to your April 2022 reading. This will be a collective reading. I do not do messages for all of the zodiacs because the messages tend to repeat themselves. But I am going to be doing, I think, 3 different readings for the month of April. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna pull one more, Spirit, please. One more. Thank you. That was a little sloppy at the end, but that's all right. I like it. I likes it. All right, y'all. We have got the Ace of Wands, the Hermit, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So in the month of April, we are enlivened, feeling a light under our ass, if you will, right? There has been an inspiration, an idea that we have been sitting with, and it's like this got some legs, says spirits. This got some legs, okay? And please excuse the noise in the background. There's work going on in the house, so. But yes, we have the Ace of Wands and the Hermit coming out here together. And I really like this. I feel like this light, or this idea, this this idea that you've been sitting with it. And then we've got the Ace of Cups. Ashe. So that the head and the heart, the head and the heart connected, right? Here you go. This is what this Hermit is for. It is for you to integrate. Okay, vision felt, right? I feel it in my body. I'm illuminated. I'm enlivened by this. It's juicy. It feels really juicy. You are excited about this. And now you are trying to find a way to make it heart-centered, for it to be something that can be sustainable for you, right? Because when it lies in your heart, because it can stay in your mind and stay dormant, right? This vision from God, right? This idea, this spark of, hey, that would be a really cool idea. But once it sets in your heart, it's hard to let go. And so there is an idea that is hard for you to let go. And then we've got the heart and this Three of Swords, baby. Hold up. The story is tying together. I think that maybe it's something that you tried to do before, or it's a revision of something that you did before, right? We've got this sort of the hearts are stitched together. Let's get some clarity here. I'm going to be using the liminal space deck for the clarification. This is one of my favorite decks. By the way, this top is the Light Seers Tarot. Let's get some clarity on this Three of Swords, Spirit. A magician is only as good as their tools. Oof. Check to self. Yeah, I feel like this is an idea that you already had. This is something that's kind of, it's being flipped and reversed. Cloud. I'm gonna sit with that for a second. But yeah, I'm feeling like here that this is something that sort of, you failed at this before. And the thing is that you've got the Knight of Pentacles though, and so the failures is exactly what you needed, right? The failure is what you needed. The Knight of Pentacles is the knight to have on this journey, especially right now, especially as we enter this new year, right? The Knight of Pentacles is followed by resources. His network of people are part of these pentacles that he's collected along the way, right? He is shielded and protected, kind of looking like a turtle as well, which turtles are perseverance, right? That's what I think of when I think about a turtle. And the Knight of Pentacles gets to his destination. Okay, so yeah, do not be disheartened by the fact that this is something that has been on your heart before, that you have been sitting with this for so long, so many weeks, so many years. It's time for a revision. A magician is only as good as their tools. You have new community. You have new certifications. You are not the same as you once were before this, you know what I mean? That this first time that this happened. Yeah, I mean, you got a little bit distracted. I think what it is too as well is that a lot of you are being pulled in a lot of different directions. I think that perhaps you only failed not because the idea wasn't any good or because you did not have enough skills or even resources at the time. I think your heart was being pulled in too many directions, perhaps too many previous commitments. That's what this Three of Swords is also like. Oh, God, I was just being pulled in so many directions. Do you see that? This screaming, this sort of like, let me be free, right? She is literally kind of binded here. And now we have to do what's right for us. Do what's right in this energy. This is so, so beautiful. It's time to get back to this. It's time to reset. It's time to get back to this. And don't give up this time. Let's keep it going. Because I feel like this is a promise you made to yourself, right? This is a check that you cashed, that you wrote this check to yourself a while ago. And now Spirit is saying it's time to cash in. The universe signed this and said the money is there, baby. It's there. I know we failed before, but the money is there. That's why the Knight of Pentacles is here. Like, baby, just follow me. Just follow me. I promise I'm going to get us there. It might not be in the time that you want. It might not be how you want, but I promise you we are going to get there. The check has already been cashed. You just need to follow through. Do not let yourself get distracted by other projects. You really got to keep it simple. Now is the time to edit. Right? We're in month 4 now. This is April. We might have been overzealous last year and in the beginning of this year, trying to do a little bit too much. And that's fair because I also do the most. But we gotta strip it down because we gotta hit this. We get what this vision that was given to us, we gotta land. We gotta land. I'm going to leave this here because this hasn't made itself known. More clarity here about the Ace of Wands, Hermit, and Ace of Cups energy, Spirit. Oh, you just saw that. Tribe of Dreams. And I'm going to take one from the bottom. At the crossroads. Okay. Tribe of Dreams. And look at this fire here and the fire there. So this vision is not just yours. That idea is not just yours. There's this beautiful card actually in this deck. Let me see if I can find it for us. And it came up in our March reading where I got a bit emotional. And I'm going to find it for us because the Tribe of Dreams always makes me think of this card. Day by day, the best stories produce better stories. And look at this, right? What is shared around campfires but stories, right? So the tribe is sharing stories, passing down the stories of the previous ancestors, the traditions, how to engage and interact with nature and their environment, teaching them about the lunar cycle, right? Teaching them how to start a fire. And so this vision has been passed down. Who knows, maybe somebody else in your lineage completed this and now you're meant to do it in a new way. Or perhaps your grandmother or your great-grandmother did not have the capacity or the right circumstance to get this vision, you know what I mean, for it to really settle down into the heart and for it to take root. Right? We gotta let this take root, and I'm really excited to clarify lastly with this last line of tarot. We're gonna do one more clarifying message, and then we've got at the crossroads, the blank at the crossroads. The loner at the crossroads, the decisions at the crossroads. The judgments, right? These are the things that keep us stuck. Judgments keep us stuck. Indecisiveness keeps us at the crossroads, keeps us in complacency, right? We don't want to stay, right? Because when the hermit comes upside down, we don't want to self-isolate too much. We don't want to become overly self-reliant, that only I can rely on myself. Only me alone can do this, right? The loner, that's why I said, oh my God, the loner at the crossroads. Oh, oof. Oh, my heart, my heart, my heart, my heart. You have got to, you gotta let this story unfold. This vision that you gotta let it, you gotta publish it, you gotta distribute it, you gotta share it somehow, because it is going to connect you to these other people down these roads, because you are not meant to do this alone. Tribe of dreams. So not only was the vision not yours, but the completion of the vision is not just on you alone. Wow. You know what? This cloud, let's read it. You know what? Because if the message isn't coming out, maybe there's something beautiful that the author here left us with. The cloud, the collective consciousness, the omnipotent God, library, and Akashic record. The cloud is one of the many names connected to this concept throughout history. The energetic reservoir of all things, a home for the cumulative effort and the contributions of humanity's past, present, and future, both negative and positive. You are already using it. It is already in the cloud. So is this. This is exactly that same message. It's already been written. The check has already been cashed. So if you want to write yourself an abundance check, my mother does that every year on a certain date. There's a cumulative effort and contribution. I love that. I forget which oracle deck said this, but it said something about, it sparked this from me, collective becoming. This is a collective becoming here, what we're talking about here. Right, you have to go through this. This didn't fail because it was not meant to be, because it was not fated or it wasn't supposed to be. This is the path. This is it. This too is on. This too is magic, right? We talked about that in another reading on TikTok. This too is magic. That heartache, that failure, that stretching yourself too thin. Now you know. Now you know what it feels like to stretch yourself too thin. Now you know what it means to overcommit. Now you know what it means to be being made stagnant through perfectionism. You know what that means now. I'm not going to let perfectionism keep me caged in this time. I'm not going to allow my need to be overly self-reliant and overly independent keep me from bringing this into fruition. I understand that this dream is going to need collaborators. Last but not least, you guys, let's look into the final bit of energy, spirit. What are we going to be, what do you want us to be reminded of, spirit? I'm looking again at the magician is only as good as his tools. Let me make this neat. Okay. Thank you. Come on now. 3 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Yep, I'm feeling that bottom deck. Judgment, let's go. Let's go. Do you see this? Do you see the similarities in these images right now? I mean, first of all, this looks like this almost the same character, or sisters, right? The 3 of Wands talks to us about putting a call out into the universe, right? Ask and it is given, right? Abraham Hicks. Sitting at usually this picture is often depicted in other ways from the other side. So we see somebody at the cliff looking towards an open sea, and usually boats are coming in. I like here in this imagery is that she is putting a message out. She's using these eagles and these owls. I didn't even realize that till just now. I have had this deck for ages. I thought this is an eagle, right? I thought that they were all eagles. This is an owl. So she's sending a message out. Another message is coming in. So about being in this constant communication with nature, with your ancestors, right? Even looking at this symbolism on her, I forget what symbol it is, but on her chest, right? This sort of intricacy, this network right here. As soon as she delivers a message out, another one is coming to her to tell her what to do next, right? Your steps are guided. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Your steps are guided, and you are being witnessed. You are being celebrated in the heavens. You are being celebrated by the descendants that are going to follow you. This is not just your dream alone. I need y'all to understand here. And then do we see the similarities here? You see it. You see it. The hand of God. She is embodying this energy too. Not as to say, this card never feels like bow down, right? That sort of like rap braggadocious energy. It's more than earned. It's more than earned. It is embodied and recognized by the self, and there is a humility that she is, and that's why she's the same color as these trees, because she is humbled that she is a part of this divine makeup, that I too am God. The same God that made these beautiful autumn trees and this majestic falcon made me, and you will see me. You will see me. You better recognize, okay? And then this transformative, right? This is feeling like, needing to be transformed by these two people and there's these similar energies, this screaming out, this sort of despair, this regret, this blame, free me, please. She's not even really tied down. Her arms are actually free, but she's yelling up in anguish. You are actually so free. You actually have so much power. You are so imbued and recognized by God and nature and the Creator. I like that this is at the crossroads too, because she seems like she's, we could just say these are crossroads too, right? These wands. But she's decisive, she's trusting, she's moving, right? She's sending messages out. She's not just standing here alone, because she's not alone. So yeah, y'all really got to get out of your head. You are not alone. Yes, the vision was maybe given to you in your moment of solace, and perfect as it should be, so that it can resonate and deepen and be rooted in your heart, so it can never be let go. You will continue to feel this sort of tension with this vision when you continue to suppress it. You're going to keep breaking your heart every time you do not bring a vision into fruition. Did I say that right? Every time you do not bring a vision into fruition, it is caged inside of you, ripping itself out, trying to be seen by your friends, trying to be expressed. And you have the support. You people see the vision, but you gotta see it. You gotta see it first. A magician is only as good as their tools, and the tool is also your mind, Ashe. Are we correct in that? Money altars, journaling, visualization, herbal medicine, plant medicine, divination, candles with the ancestors, fortune telling with these tarot cards and this side. You know what I mean? What are your tools though? Maybe your tools is just going out into nature, sitting on the grass, grounding, putting your hands on the grass, grounding. Maybe your practice is this sort of manifestation work, because everything works differently for everyone. Right? Vision boards aren't really my bag. Okay? So find what your tools are. Is it praying to the ancestors? Are you able to connect with spirits? Is your magic in the kitchen? Is your magic your voice? Right? Allow yourself to be transformed by this vision. You see the similarities here as well, yes? Allow yourself to be transformed because, yes, the vision has been sent, right? Maybe been sent to you in 2017, 2018, after you had that experience. And then you sat with it. Maybe it lay dormant, right? Maybe that hermit is about it laying dormant, and now it is being reawakened here in this month of April about what needs to be birthed through you, because that is all life is. It is evolution. And these creations, the creation of crystals and flowers and musical instruments, right? Somebody had this idea, and now the idea of this and the creation of this and the beading and the threading and the putting together of this is now a part of my ritual. And so now that idea has evolved because it is in my hands now, and I use it for my own divination and my own ritual acts and practices. That's what happens. And I said this on my Instagram when I was doing a writer's block series, that when you share your story, you give it new life. When you share your story, you give it new life. Oh. Right? This is sort of this kind of this rising up. It is uplifting, and it is going to go through something. It's going to hit the ears of someone else. It's going to be on the wall. Your art is going to be on the wall of somebody else, and it's going to inspire a new thought, a new story, a new way of being. Do not hold that vision hostage. One last oracle message for you beautiful people. This is fantastic, y'all. I am excited. This is exciting. Endless possibilities. Now, how did we start this? Look at that. Look at that crown activation. Look at that third eye activation, boo. Look at this. The visions of the child, right? Celestial, otherworldly. Let's read a bit of this and then we are done, you guys. Like I said, I do give personal readings. I will be putting up other videos for the month of April, and I might also check in with you guys mid-April as well. And feel free to follow me on TikTok. I am the Sensual Shaman there. Endless Possibilities says, you look at the world through the lens of your life experiences, personality, and conditioning. That filter determines whether you believe in an abundant universe of endless possibilities or various degrees of limitations and a finite range of options. When your expectations, unconscious or otherwise, are based on lack, it's difficult to see what is truly available to you. What did I say here? She's not even stuck. There's more available. Today, ask yourself what you believe. Are there limitless potential outcomes to align your energy with? Do you know intuitively that there is more to life than meets the eye? And are you willing to act on that knowledge? Right? Act on that knowledge. Three of Wands is an action. It is not just laying in wait. I know that sometimes that's the message of that card, but that is not all that card is about. I like that there's movement here and with the wind, right? Using the elements, being in divine cooperation with nature, our ancestors, prayer as a form of manifesting as well. As you believe, so it will be, as your energy will attract its match in the outer world. Conditions meet expectations. Today, stand with open arms, knowing that you are stepping into beauty, into experiences that are potent and transformative. You are walking past the line that you and others drew long ago, leaping over what was toward what will be. You are more than you were. Yes. Yes, you are more than you were. Right? That stretching yourself too thin, that perfectionism, that complacency, that saying, I don't know enough. You are more than you were, and you are more than you know. That's why you got to be praying, because they know. Spirit knows you are more than what you can see in the mirror today. Spirit knows that there's more love and more capacity and more creativity in you than you can see and tangibly access. Now, what is it that you want? The treasure is yours. You just need to believe it. Thank you guys so much. You are more than you were. And you have so much more than you could ever need. Okay? Love you guys. See you on the next one.